Okay, everybody. I'm sorry if anyone is actually in here and saw me have to do that. I hope you didn't get an instant ick for me. But I had to be out of the way so I could do the timer. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Believe you me. Hello, this is such a last minute live. So if you're here, happy that you're here. Oh, is my volume on? Yeah. Okay. So, hello. Welcome. What do I need to say? What do I need to say before we get going here? I feel like not too much. There's not too much to say, but we are going to read today. I'll show you the books I'm choosing from, and we'll do some sprints. My air is on, so you probably do hear the air, but I need to have a little AC going. I do have an afternoon coffee. It is 4:30, but I decided if I'm going to do this, I needed to be caffeinated. So, you know, nice to, it makes it more enjoyable. And I really do need to read. I haven't read in, I want to say over a week, which I know for some, like, that's not crazy. For me, that's kind of crazy. But let me know what you're doing today during our sprints. If you're studying, reading, what you're up to, you're cooking, cleaning, whatever. So, coffee, books. We're going to go through the comments and then get started. Did you guys, if anyone else is sprinting, I'm trying to decide if I should have put up, like last time I put up bingo for your reading sprints, but I don't know, maybe we could do more casual this time. If you want me to do that, let me know and I can list it really quick or like put it on my story. But yeah, we'll read together. I'll quickly show you guys what I'm thinking about reading, and then I will put on like some music for us in the background and our countdown timer so that we're ready. But I did also promise Darcy would be here, and he kind of is, but Darcy, he's leaving. Darcy, he's not the best child actor in the world, so he's gone. Okay, so here's what I'm kind of deciding between to read today. So I picked a funny story by Emily Henry, her new release. Oh, good job, Darcy, come here. It came out Tuesday, I think. So I just started this like 2 nights ago. I'm 17 pages in, so nothing to, write home about. Come here, come on, come say hi. He really likes me, guys, I promise. I really do. He does not sit so close to that. So, funny story, it's her newest rom-com release, and I'm really excited about it. I know everyone is reading it right now, or everyone's already done with it, so who knows. Next is an ARC I got, I want to say a week or 2 ago. It came in the mail, and I haven't picked it up yet. It's A Crane Among Wolves. This is by June Her, and it comes out in May. So I would really like to actually read it before May so that I can tell you guys about it, and if you should pick it up. I have just read her author's note at the beginning. So you guys see I'm just in a slump. I haven't picked anything up. What do you guys think I should pick up? Okay, let me know what you're reading or what you're doing, and also what I should be reading. So if you have a strong opinion, let me know. Both seem great. They seem really different. But either way, I need to get reading, so it doesn't really matter. So, okay, if you left your comment, I'm going to go through those really quick before our first sprint, and I think I will just do a music timer. That will be good. Mug of the day, Wyoming. Okay, so let's go through our comments. Hi, Brendan. Thank you for your excitement. It's actually really needed. Can't wait to sprint with you. Awesome. I wonder what you'll be doing for your sprint. What are you going to read? Okay, Zawaz. Love the afternoon coffee. Yes, might go that direction myself. It's a good idea, especially if you're joining us for reading sprints. You need to get coffee. That's just kind of how it goes, isn't it? Hi, cleaning, cooking, and reading The Night Tiger. Okay, I don't know if I've heard of that one. What is that about? Let me know. Let me know what that's about. Are you listening to it while you cook? I think that's a good idea. I love audiobooks while I'm doing, like, especially cleaning. Hi, Mrs. Peacock. Hello, how are you? And you are reading Undo Me by M. Robinson. You guys are introducing me to so many books that haven't been on my radar yet. So let me know how you're enjoying those books and what they're about. And okay, Brendan is going to be reading Crying in H Mart. Good choice. I say as I haven't read it, but it's on my TBR for my family book club, believe it or not. So I do need to pick that up soon. And Uzda Prime. Sprint number 2. Yes, here and ready to study. Okay, let's get into our first sprint. I feel like everyone knows what they're reading and doing. We can talk about how it's going in the next, after 25 minutes. I think that's how long we'll do the sprint for. So we'll do a 25-minute sprint and then 5 to 10 minutes chatting, depending on what we want to chat about. So that should be super fun. Okay, wait, I have 2 more, and then comments, and then we'll get into the sprint. Miss Vampire Chic. I love that. Hello, I am reading The Inheritance Game. That's such a fun one to be reading, and it's so fast-paced. If you like, what am I thinking, like puzzles, a little bit of mystery, I feel like you would like those books. Yeah, what am I thinking of, like Knives Out kind of vibe? If you like that, you would like picking this one up if you haven't. Okay, and Lily, I wish I had it on audio, reading a hardback copy. I was told it is a historical fiction, but not positive. Okay, 20 pages in. That's kind of like how I feel about my books right now. I'm like, I've just picked these up. I actually don't know at all what I'm doing or what they're about. So I get that, but I like that you're enjoying it so far. Okay, that's exciting. And on that note, the stack of books, let's start reading. I think for the first sprint, I'm going to start with Funny Story and kind of see how that goes. Maybe pick this one up a few sprints later. So, okay, let me get our little timer going. I have one that's just piano music for this time. If we're not loving it, we'll switch it for the next sprint, you know? These things we can change. Okay, let's share. Yes, let's share this window. Oopsies, okay. Sorry guys, this is like the most technical part of me doing this and it always messes me up. So, okay, we are going to start with 25 minutes. Welcome back. Welcome back. How did everyone enjoy that sprint? What did you do? What did you read? Yeah, how did it go? I always notice like when I first pick up a book, I read so slowly for a while. And then after a while it picks up, we get somewhere, but I feel like I only read, page was I on? Let's see. I think I read like 20 pages, so not lightning level, but 20 pages further in this one. I have to say, Emily Henry just writes such great characters, honestly. Like, they're just really captivating and enjoyable. And I feel like to only be 35 pages in this book and being able to really picture the characters is so lovely. I just feel like they're real people already. So I'm already enjoying it, which is good because that will help the reading slump. That'll help me get through it. But I want to hear what you guys did, how it went for you. What did you guys think of the timer? I feel like I liked the timer I did last time more, potentially. I don't know. I did find a Pride and Prejudice timer, okay? But the problem with it is it does not count down the timer. Like, it keeps time. So it goes for 25 minutes and then it has the break, but it doesn't give you the countdown. And I really like having the countdown. Keeps me motivated. But let's go through the comments, see what you guys did, see what you read. I feel like I need to update my Goodreads and say that I'm currently reading this. You guys use Goodreads? Why haven't you added me on it? No, but I love Goodreads. It is like genuinely my favorite type of social media where we can just, directly talk about books. So I think I have it. I probably have it in the description. I have my Goodreads because I don't actually really know how to add people. As I say, it's my favorite social media. I don't even know how to do it. But let's go through the comments, see how that reading sprint went for you all. And yeah, we can just chat. Have you guys read Emily Henry before? I'm curious if any of you guys are Emily Henry lovers like myself, or if you've picked anything up by her. I am so excited about this release, but I don't want to read it too quickly. Sometimes that. I don't know, I don't want it to ever be over, but thank you for the hearts. Little hearts, my favorite heart, honestly, because it has the bow on it. Hi, it's 1 a.m. and I can't sleep, but it's as good a time as any to continue reading the Throne of Glass. Oh my gosh, I was thinking like Court of Thorns and Roses, but her other series, Throne of Glass, I haven't read it yet. I've only read ACOTAR, but I have this book on my shelf, and I really want to get into it. I think I want to read Crescent City after Throne of Glass because I feel like I should have read Throne of Glass first. I feel like I kind of went out of order of her publishing order. I don't know if that even matters, but I'm definitely feeling called to pick up that series. So I'm sorry you can't sleep, but hopefully you get some good reading done. Do you have a go-to genre on a lazy day? I guess today is that lazy day, and I am reading contemporary romance. Especially like Emily Henry's books really feel like rom-coms. So I think with a lazy day, they're perfect. They're the perfect book to pick up. So I'm going to say contemporary romance. But fantasy is fun too when you're not doing anything, especially when there's a lot of action going on because you can feel like you're involved or doing anything besides sitting there. Okay. The music totally changes the tone of an audiobook. That does make sense. Wait, are you listening to your book? You're always listening to books. Pick up a book. No, I love to listen to books too. So you read a chapter. Yeah. I feel like at first, I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but I feel like at first when I'm picking up a book, or I'm starting sprints for a book, takes me a minute to get into it and to start flying through chapters. And just got to chapter 11. Okay, let me remind myself what you were reading. The Inheritance Game. Okay. I thought that series was a lot of fun. It really did remind me of Knives Out. So I hope you're enjoying reading it because I feel like it was fun. I'm making some progress through Six of Crows. Okay, and is that what you're audiobooking right now? I need to pick that up soon. I will, I promise, at some point. I have funny story. Perfect. Funny story on your Kindle, but also have to read Happy Place first. I loved Happy Place. I know some people had like controversial opinions on that one. I loved it. I cried. I smiled. I read it like in just a few sittings. Like I just felt very seen by that book. So I hope you end up enjoying that one. Do people recommend that you read it before this newest one? Do they connect at all? Because I didn't know if they did or not. I'm not sure. Okay. Good first sprint for me. I just amount of flashcards done on the first run. Good job. Wish I could be reading instead. But glad to be here with everyone. Oh, we're glad to have you here with us. You know, it's nice. Misery loves company, right? So like studying, but being all together is nice. Okay. Are you listening to anything on audiobook? I just finished listening to The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson. That's the book I just finished. It was a really good audiobook. I thought she did a great job, like the narrator did. I wish I was better with narrator names, you know, because they usually tend to narrate more. So if you like them, you'd probably like listening to something else from them. But anyways, I enjoyed that. And I just downloaded from my library app. Butcher and the Blackbird, or Butcher and Blackbird by Bryn Weaver. Has anyone read that one? I know it's about, I think it's supposed to be a bit funny. It's like about serial killers in love. I don't know anything else, but I've heard good things, and I've heard people really like the audiobook specifically. So that's what I'm going to pick up on audio next. But I haven't started it yet, but I've heard good things. Okay. I've read Beach Read and People We Made on Vacation. I enjoyed it very much, but not 5 stars. Okay. It makes me hesitant to pick up her other books, but I do want to try. I totally get that. I didn't love People We Meet on Vacation. That was probably my lowest rated book by her. I do feel like so far her 2 newest books, I think, have a bit of a different tone. I don't know if they do, but I feel like Happy Place, and so far I can't totally say, but Funny Story, they seem to have a bit of a more like mature voice. It's a little bit different. I feel like her characters seem more mature, maybe, is the big difference. But yeah, I would still try Happy Place. I know I'm kind of biased, but really People We Made on Vacation and Book Lovers were 2 that I did not like very much. But I did enjoy Beach Read, Happy Place, and yeah, this is the current one. So yeah, I was just still picking it up, but I'm biased. I'm a biased reviewer. I don't think they connect, but I like reading them in publishing order too. I totally get that. I think I did read hers in publishing order, and like I was saying about Sarah J. Maas, I wish I had read hers in the published order. Because I feel like writers grow and you get to see their growth from book to book. So I understand that. Yeah, I would do that too if I was in your shoes. And by the way, can I say that I love that you do shorter sprints by Adrian? Oh my gosh, do people really do 45 to 60-minute sprints? Well, I'm glad you're enjoying these because I don't think I could do 45 minutes. I do 25 and I feel really, really good about myself. So I'm impressed that you even like try to do those or are a part of those. And I'm impressed that people do those sprints. Yeah, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, that's the sweet spot. Anything more and I'm like, I need a change of pace. So I'm glad you're enjoying the length of the sprints. Okay, I think we can get back into another sprint. I'm hoping we can do at least like 2 more, maybe 3. Depending on how everyone's feeling, if we're all enjoying. Hopefully this next like little section kind of flies by with this one. But I do love that she usually releases her books towards spring. Like something about spring now always makes me feel like reading Emily Henry. What can you do? But yeah, we'll get into another sprint. I will do probably the same background music if you guys were okay with that. it didn't bug you at all. Again, I wanna find some really good ones, so I'm gonna do some research this next week and really work on finding some timers that are cute and enjoyable. But okay. Yes, like most of them do. And some people even do 75-minute sprints. I don't know how they do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I didn't realize I was in the minority with that. I'm like, 25 minutes, that's such a good length. That's so perfect. Um, okay, well, I appreciate that people are able to do that too. But I do prefer the shorter sprints. Okay. Well, let's get into it. And then we'll link up again, discuss how it went. But yeah, I'll put on our music for us. I'm like baffled though that you said that people do such long sprints. That scares me. Okay. Right. I'm gonna skip into this a bit so we're on the next. Did it share my screen? No, it didn't. Oh, that was mean. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now we're ready to start. There we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. Another sprint done. Let me see how much I read that sprint. We're now like a little over 50 pages in. Okay, so I feel like, I read about another 20 pages. So we're kind of just sticking to the one number, sticking with it. How did that sprint go for you guys? My dog asked to go out during that sprint, had some things to do, so I wasn't totally locked in the entire sprint, but so it goes. Okay. Okay, so let's chat about how that went for you. Yeah, I feel like I'm getting really into this story. One of I don't want to give any spoilers, so I'm not going to tell you necessarily what happened. I think it is on the dust jacket, but I don't want to, tell you things you don't want to know. But basically, just one of the elements that really is going to make the story more interesting, like that the thing that's going to drive the plot has occurred. If that makes sense. I'm trying to say it without saying it. That's happened, so that's very exciting. So I just feel like it's going to pick up from here. And again, I just love Emily Henry's writing. Duh, I've already said that. You know what's up. But makes it enjoyable. Also, something I thought of before I started the sprint was, do you guys take off your dust jackets when you're reading a hardcover? Or do you leave them on? Because I've seen so many people posting pictures. Also, the book is really cute. This is it without the dust jacket. It's very, very cute. But I've seen so many people posting photos without it. And I'm like, is that for the photo or do you guys not dust jacket? Because I've always been someone who leaves it on, and because I like to mark my page with it. But I feel like that might be controversial. I don't know if other people do that. And then this is the spine for this one. With the little lemons. It's so cute. Anyways, sorry, enough about that. But yeah, do you leave your dust jackets on or do you take them off? I know people it would seem very differently about that. And Darcy is here, you guys. I've wanted him to really make an appearance, but you guys, there he is. He's napping now. But he is in from going outside. But let's look at the comments. I just need to remember where we were. Okay. Okay. Can you really call it a sprint at that point? Oh, this is definitely a nice pace. Yes. Back to our conversation before. If it's 75 minutes, 60 minutes, that's not a sprint. You are doing a marathon. They should call those reading marathons. This is like a reading sprint. I think that's so true. That's such a good point. This is a reading sprint. Those are reading marathons. Okay. Hi, Beth. I was looking at our library online catalog to find books for my mom. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my gosh. You guys have no idea how long I spend a day looking at my library's catalog to see what books have come back in, what books they've ordered, because sometimes if there's a new release a few months out, it takes you never know when they're going to say that they are getting it. Does that make sense? They're going to say, oh, we have decided to get that book. So I just be stalking it every single day looking for books. But you sound like a wonderful daughter, Beth, doing that for your mom. I'm hopping off. Very fair. I read 2 more chapters. Thanks for the sprints. I hope to join again soon. Oh, well, I'm sure you're off now and gone, but thank you for stopping by. The sprints are great, honestly, and they're true sprints. We're keeping them short. Okay. Any suggestions for someone who is just getting into the romantasy genre? What a great genre, Brendan. My recommendations, where to start? I think if you really have read zero fantasy and zero romantasy specifically, ACOTAR, by Sarah J. Maas, the Court of Thorns and Roses is a very easy entry point. I don't think it's too high level fantasy, if that makes sense. Like it's very comprehensive, it's easy to read, and it's very romance driven. So I think that can kind of give you an idea of if you're going to enjoy that genre or not. Recently I read One Dark Window, which I felt was a really good like representation of romantasy. It was really well paced for the most part. It was interesting. It's a duology, so it wraps up in 2 books. Yeah, I thought that was a great book. And then I also just read, well, I guess not just read, a while back I read the xxoo Air. That one's really good, but I will say that one is heavier on the fantasy elements, and if you're not a big fantasy reader, you know, it's a little harder to get into. Oh my gosh, here you go. Yep, have you read the xxoo Air? I can't say that today, but yes. And I haven't, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. Yep, that one is great, but I do think if you're first starting, it is going to be a little denser to read. So I suggest starting with something like a little lighter. But if you've read a lot of fantasy and you're trying to step into romantasy, you'd be fine. So that's my idea. No reading, but lots of good vibes. You know, that's what we're here for. If you're reading, cleaning, sitting, sleeping, I don't know. We're just spending time together. We're just, you know, trying to do all of our own things, but together. That's what life's about. Absolutely take off the dust jacket when I'm reading. I just hate the possibility of it tearing it off. Okay, that makes sense. And I know they do kind of slide, like they slide up and down sometimes, but I feel like, yeah, I always keep it on, but it makes sense, even if you're just trying to keep your book in better condition. That makes sense. Okay, I always leave the cover on. Let the jacket do its job and protect the pretty hard cover. See, exactly controversial opinions. You want to keep your dust jacket nice, or do you want to keep your book nice? I don't know if I even think about that with the dust jacket. I'm thinking about using it because then I'm like, okay, I don't need a bookmark. And I guess it keeps the book in better condition, but it's not the first thought on my mind. Okay. The library books have a protective cover, and yes, okay, they tape on the like protective cover. I do love that at the library. I don't think I do that with my own books. I feel like I don't have the skill to do that. I was gonna say time. I was like, I probably could make time to do that. But that makes sense. I do like how they tape it on, but then I don't get to use it as a bookmark. So then I'm gonna look on that other side. Okay. I'm all for leaving the dust jacket on. Gotta show off the art on the cover. Yes. Okay. I agree. I mean, this cover is pretty, and I know some people while they're reading, they don't want it on, and it is a really pretty edition, but I like the dust jacket. But see, it's controversial. People feel very differently about the dust jacket, but I think the idea is the dust jacket keeps dust off your book, right? That's the whole point. Seems like a worthwhile skill to learn on how to tape on the cover. That would be interesting. I'm sure there are tutorials. There are tutorials for everything. So I feel like I could do it. Okay, I think we should go ahead and do one more sprint today. And then we're like a little under 2 hours, and I feel like that will be good. Because it's Sunday, we got other things to do, I'm sure. But yeah, we'll do one more 25-minute sprint, see how we do. Hopefully I'll get another 20 pages done, and then, you know, see if I can read again this evening. Take a little break for dinner and whatnot. But I do have a companion now, which makes it better. Should I keep it here so you can see more of him? Only if he's behaving himself, though. Who knows if he will actually do that or not. Okay, I'll put up our little music thing for our last sprint. Thank you guys for being here and sprinting with me. It's been lovely. Yeah, let's finish strong. Okay, let's see if I can do this like first time, no problems. Because it always feels tricky. Oh, see, okay. This is how I want to do it. Perfect. and I'll skip into it as we took our break. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. Oh, I forgot I had this lower because Darcy was here. I've gotten food delivered. So that means it is time for me to tap out after we go through our comments and see how much we read. Let's see how I did that time. You guys, 19 pages that time. I'm just dancing around 20. So that's how much I got through. I feel like I was not flying through it, but I'm enjoying it. So that's what matters. So we are 74 pages into this bad boy, and I'm enjoying it. Again, I feel like her characters leap off the page and they're witty and they're fun. So I'm enjoying myself, but let's finish our comments. How did you guys do? What are you doing for the rest of your Sunday? Etc. Just fill me in. Okay. Nothing like checking out a nice and crispy book from the library. So true. So true. Like I said, I stock my library's catalog, and I love to be the first one to check out the book. It makes me feel very, very proud of myself, even though it makes no difference to anyone but me. What's for dinner tonight? Oh, gosh. I don't know that you guys want to watch me eat dinner, because I did get Taco Bell, and I know that's like not the healthiest option, but it happened, and it happens, and it's okay to have Taco Bell. So I don't know if I'm going to review it. Thank you though, Brennan, for delivering. Did I stop before the timer? Did I? I didn't even realize it. I think I'm just hungry, and so I was like, okay, time to finish this up. So that must have been where my brain was at. Thanks for hosting. I have to sign off. Okay. I totally get that, because it is that time of day. Oh, you subscribed. Oh my God. Okay, I read that and I didn't know what it meant. I'm dating myself. I feel old. Okay, you subscribed. That's so sweet, Beth. I do really appreciate that. And once I learn to be hip and read all these new hip phrases, I will understand. I will be cool. So hopefully see you again. Yes, I will see you again, Beth. I know you and I will get together again. Hopefully I'll do sprints again soon. Do the 5 people here want a review on Taco Bell's new chicken tacos? Comment quickly and we'll see if I will do that, because this is really for reading. But I did get these tacos. But I do have to see, I think, Brendan, you're going to need to bring the avocado spread down. I think it came with an avo-like packet. So I need to that. Okay. Let's see. Waz might have to finish up the book tonight. The sprints got me in a good rhythm today, and now I'm too close to the end of the book to stop. I always do that, and I do it at the worst time, because usually I have like just a little bit too much left, but I will stay up too late to read it, if that makes sense. Like, it's not the perfect amount, and I usually always find myself having that problem. I love sprinting with you. You should do it more often. Thanks, Brendan. Once again, another great sprinting session. Wasn't expecting this today, but I'm never going to complain about joining for one of these events. Great point. Oh my goodness. Brendan just ran away. Thought he was getting something for me. Okay. But yes, can't wait for the next one. I do need to do some more. Ooh, Taco Bell might be the move. Yeah. And maybe go Taco Go. Okay. For those who care, I will take one bite of the taco. Because Brendan clearly wants to know my thoughts. It's their new taco. It has chicken in it. I don't know. Okay. Let's give it a bite and see what we think. I mean, it could look better, but it's also Taco Bell, so let's lower our expectations. Not bad. I feel like if I had the avo little stuff, the salsa would be even better, but not bad. I would say it's better than a lot of their meats and chicken. So the sauce on there is supreme. Okay. New channel name. Honestly, you guys, I did film a video of me answering questions, like doing yeah, like not a Q&A, but doing a tag. And I eat during it, and I haven't edited it yet. I haven't watched it through yet, but I'm worried that I'm gonna hate it because I eat in it. But I hope people like that. Plus, I'm eating McDonald's in that one, so. Grace Munch. Oh my gosh. This is really going south quickly. I need to tap out right here and right now. Okay. I need to tap out here now. Grace crunching. I think that's my favorite so far. Grace crunching. True. Okay. Love y'all lots. Thanks for being here. I will see you in the next one. I won't be changing my channel name anytime soon. Unless my next video really takes off and everyone loves the mukbang? Mukbang? Did I say that wrong? I can't even say it right, but unless that video really takes off. But have a wonderful Sunday. Goodbye from myself and Darcy here. See you guys in the next one. Bye.